Hey everybody, this is Stinky again, and we got a battle here against Serris, who is my other friend, well, another friend, not the other friend, from Australia. And this battle just, gosh, it didn't seem like it would ever happen, but it finally did. So yeah, yeah, it's pretty sweet. So all the times that we missed out on a battle, but we finally got one. So here it is. I lead off with my elite Dragonite, and he sends out his electrode. He loves his electrodes. Not really surprised to see one. So he thunderbolts me and doesn't do much to me, and I earthquake him, and that's gonna take him down to his focus ash because yeah, and we all know what he's gonna do next. But I do the extreme speed, and he told me that he forgot about extreme speed on Dragonite, and that sucks because that cost him his electrode without getting to do an explosion. And then he sends out Hitmontop, and I was expecting a fake out, so I stay in because of inner focus, and I Draco Meteor, and that'll take him down quite a bit. And this next part, I was playing it safe. I was just gonna go for an extreme speed. I was thinking about doing Fire Blast, but didn't. And then he sends out Caesar, so I was like, but I don't know. It's still early in the game. I didn't want to overpredict, thinking, yeah, he bullet punches me after extreme speed does nothing, and I die. I was hoping I'd be able to live that, but I couldn't. And then in comes Mojambo. This is his first battle ever, so that's pretty cool. And Sleep Powder misses, so that makes me sad as he sends in Gengar. This battle's going quite quick. I can't keep up, but yeah, I send in Tokiden. Yeah, Gengar. Hidden Power, I don't know, but it doesn't do much because Tokiden's just awesome. And so he goes for the Protect, seeing what I'm going to do, but I set up the barrier because I thought he was going to switch in maybe a physical attacker, and yeah, I didn't want to take a hit like that. So yeah, but then he does go into Gyarados, and he tries to intimidate Tokiden, but Tokiden doesn't get intimidated by anybody because he's a special attacker. Yeah, so haha. Yeah, so I got away from Gyarados because Tokiden won't do anything to him, and back comes Mojambo as he Dragon Dances. So, yeah, that sucks. Dragon Dance Gyarados, I don't like him. So anyway, I forget about taunting Gyarados, and he taunts me, and I was gonna go for a Sleep Powder on him. So it was a good play by him, and that sucks for me. And he goes for a Stone Edge and does a buttload because of the crit. I'm like, gosh dang it, not to Mojambo, not in his very first battle. So I do Power Whip, does some good damage on Gyarados. And so, yeah, leftovers recovery for both of us. Then he goes for a waterfall, seeing how much that would do, being stabbed. Doesn't do much, and I go for a knockoff because I don't want him to get leftovers anymore. And so, yeah, that's what that is. And my taunt wore off. I thought he was going to taunt again, but instead he went for a Dragon Dance as I go for a Power Whip because knowing that's going to be a 2-hit KO on him. He Dragon Danced, and yeah, well, Jambo gets a crit back, so that sucks because mine was ever more valuable than his. But yeah, so he sends in Houndoom, and I send back in Tokiden because he's a special wall, and that's what special walls do. They come in on a special attackers. He hidden powers me, doesn't do anything, and I feel out of breath. Haha. This is a long battle, but yeah, he goes into Gengar as I barrier on the switch because yeah, that's a safe move, I guess. And he protects to see what I'm gonna do. Ice Surf does nothing, obviously. There you go. And then he Shadow Balls me, which okay, it's what it is. And then he gets a special defense drop, which sucks. So whatever. Stupid Gengar. But yeah, I surf him, and yeah, and he goes for another Shadow Ball, and hoping please don't kill Tokiden because the Surf will finish off Gengar, and Tokiden is pro, lives with 10 hit points. He surfs and kills the Gengar, so I'm like, alright, Tokiden rules, woo! And so, yeah, and so leftovers, and then he brings in Caesar again, and I'm fearing the bullet punch, so I'm like, Toxic Spikes, whatever. But instead he went for the Pursuit, thinking I was gonna switch. So that was pretty good for me because I got at least a set of Toxic Spikes out there, and yeah, so that's pretty sweet. And then in comes Mojambo, and I go for the Sleep Powder. Hopefully he's staying with Caesar, but he didn't, and Sleep Powder won't do anything because Houndoom got poisoned by the spikes that I just threw in. So, yeah, okay. And then, in comes Snorlax, yeah! Haven't seen Snorlax yet, because he's cool. Yeah. And so he takes the hidden power, whatever that is, and, yeah, poison damage and stuff. Alright. So, yeah, he switches back out and goes into Caesar, as I curse up, because it's a curse Lax. I don't want to take, like, a superpower or anything, so I'm gonna switch in to a guy he hasn't seen yet, my Gengar, named Helena. Long story, but yeah, he misses that, so I get a free attack, and I go for a Thunderbolt because it hits anything that he brings in, and he brings in Houndoom, and that almost kills him, and the poison won't kill him because he has leftovers, so that sucks, but yeah, and I don't know if I'm faster, but I went for it, and I am faster, luckily. So that's always good. So that's a dead Houndoom, and Helena, the dead lady, is awesome. So yeah, he brings in Caesar. I was fearing the pursuit. I didn't want to leave and then have him pursue me. So I went for another Thunderbolt, but he bullet punches me, outplayed me right there. So that was a smart move by him. And then yeah, so I go into Mojambo, takes another, what's it called, that thingy, bullet punch, and I earthquake him, and yeah, it doesn't do much. And so, yeah, he goes for another bullet punch, and I misclick right here, I believe. Or no, this is where I sleep powdered him. So I'm like, yeah, sleep powder got off and hit him. So I need to do as much damage as I can, even though Mojambo isn't doing very much. But he sleeps, there's his regular turn to sleep. Then I earthquake, trying to get as much damage, just hoping he does not wake up. If I could finish him before he wakes up, that would be the greatest thing ever. And so he gets another turn of sleep. I'm excited. I misclick and go for Power Whip though, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Stupid me trying to do too many things at once and be cool, but yeah. And he wakes up, bullet punches me, and that sucks because this Caesar is just tearing through my team. So I send in my Scarf Pincer, and yeah, I guess I hasn't seen this one yet, but he survives it. That's awesome. And I close combat, that finishes off Caesar, and that's huge because that means he's down to one more guy as Hitmontop. And with Toxic Spikes up, that helps a ton because, yeah, he's poisoned and he has Life Orb, and I have two guys left. So I send in Snorlax to take in the Fake Out, and yeah, because that Fake Out would have totally killed Pincer, and then, yeah. So pretty much it's my game now because he's got one more attack left against two people. So good game, Serris. Man, that game, I sped that up too fast, but that was a great game, Serris. 1-0, came down right to the end. It was good to finally get that battle you, and it was well worth the wait because it was a great battle. So yeah, awesome beans. It's cool. I'll talk to y'all later. Good game, Serris. Peace out, suckers.